Hello there, and welcome back to Aquaplay's Darkest Dungeon 2. Finally getting back into this Confessions run, going after Obsession. Sorry it's been so long, I just been caught up with other things, but back here, we currently have the Hateful Pyre equipped, so we get no traveling heal, and yeah, no heal between fights and layers. And some other nasty stuff, which, as we found out last time, kind of bad if we let the torch go low because then we get knockback, which with our current stun squad is not great because they're very position dependent. And when their positions start getting messed with to that degree, it's just really, really bad. So definitely not the best group, it turns out, maybe for taking on this particular torch, so don't know if I would try any of the other confessions with them, but we'll see if we can maybe finish this one out, see if we can beat Obsession with this group. But yeah, we just gotta make sure to keep our torch up, and then everything should be good. And we have a pretty good build going on to counter the healing aspect, since we have our two healers, though we only really are using Alhazred as like more of a main healer, and Junia, from what I remember, is kind of more like off healing kind of stuff with her setup. But yeah, I think otherwise things were going pretty well, but just that, with that knockback effect, that just really fucked us over last time, so I gotta avoid that this time. But yeah, and we have the snake on us, which definitely helps, along with all of these medical gear, which kind of make our heals even better, so they can kind of make up for the lack of healing elsewhere. Anyways, it looks like we got us up to repair, but let's see first of all. So from what I remember, yeah, we still need a trophy. We're on our last region, we still need a trophy to get to the mountains, so we either have to take on the boss in the Tangle or the Sprawl, or we can go to the Sluice and then like try to re-roll it to get a different region boss. What I was thinking when we left off, I believe, was that I wanted to probably go into the Sprawl because, as we found out in the run before this team actually isn't terrible at beating the Sprawl boss. At least in that instance it worked out pretty well for us against the librarian, so yeah, I mean, we get 100% Oblivion Tears, that's kinda sucky. But we do get an extra mastery point if we can win 4+ rope battles, so that would be kinda nice. The salt barrel wouldn't be terrible either as another medical, though I think we're already like full up on medical gear, right? Yeah. Yeah, we got the mortar and pestle, bottle case, which, I don't know, some of these we might prefer to swap out, but yeah, I don't know that I really care about the packet assault stuff. But yeah. And honestly, the Tangle boss, how would this group fare against the Tangle boss? I think the main problem, from what I remember, I think that with this group I was hesitant on taking on the general with this group, namely, well, for one thing, yeah, I think that, like, hitting the back one might not be the greatest with this group, because the Jester will kind of struggle with that. But, yeah, so, yeah, this group will kind of struggle a little bit with hitting the back route. Not only that, but namely, I think the biggest problem with that would be we just don't have the defense for that. Like, the positional defense for all of the, what do you call it? Gosh, it's been so long. But, like, the move that the general does where he, like, you know, targets a certain position and attacks that. I kind of forget the exact name of that move right now, but yeah, we don't really have the defenses because we don't have a guard. And really, you know, our group doesn't want to be moving around either a whole lot to deal with that. Like, I know Sermenti moves around a little bit, but yeah, we don't really have the defense in this group. I guess in a way we kind of rely more on, like, pacifying the enemy with the stuns versus, like, using blocks and things like that, which we are not going to really be able to stun the general, I don't think, at least not consistently enough to make it matter. And even if you stun him, like, he's just going to do it the next turn, right? So, yeah, I'm thinking we don't go for that. What did we get with the inn anyway? Stress helm's more likely to appear. That seems like a pretty good idea given where Boudica is right now. And yeah, otherwise, so we do have reduced combat and in-item prices from the creature den we did, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, I'm thinking we probably go for the Sprawl. I mean, we could go to the Sluice and try and build ourselves up a bit more, but I think I just kind of want to jump into the Sprawl and just get this run over with one way or another. Especially because it's just been too long. I just kind of want to finish this off. This has kind of been hanging over my head for a little while. Because I've just been meaning to get back and just kept not happening. But anyways, we do need to repair the stagecoach. But first of all, I kind of want to see what else our baubles could do with this for us here. If I did want to put them towards something else. Nothing here that really matters to us. Speed would be kind of nice. I think in particular this group. What do we even have going on again? It's been so long, I forget. Oh yeah, that's right. This was the group that I kind of liked speed on, namely on our Vestal, because then she can get the consecrations up earlier, and more use can be gotten out of those. Plus, it kind of is helpful with stunning to be able to act earlier in the round, so you can kind of more strategically deny turns, being able to already kind of see more or less what the turn order is going to be for that turn a little bit more so, I feel like, but don't think we're going to want to spend on that. I think, yeah, she's already got decent speed with that. You've got, and you've got a bunch of blight resist for whatever reason. We have some stuff we're not using. It would be really nice to get that chance to stun the enemy when Fisherman's Net is equipped. But we'd have to find the Fisherman's Net. Which we obviously do not have here. So that is basically pointless right now, but yeah. Oh, I didn't even see that one. I was just looking at the speed. It's 20% damage. That would be fucking awesome, but... Oh, that's right. I think, yeah. I think right before we left, I think I maybe had set this up on her, right? So... Oh yeah, because she has Tarantism, which is basically a not terrible disease. I mean, the moving around might be a little bit annoying in particular with this party, but it's not like the worst disease, so I figured might as well take advantage of that. So she has a chance to apply Blight when hit, which is good because we're kind of channeling hits into her as much as possible. And I forgot she has got like an amazing quirk setup here too. Obviously the Breacher that's locked, and then Tactical Thinker and Slippery. Like she's looking pretty good right now. It's too bad we can't lock in more of these, to be honest. And yeah, and then this is just our only other stained one, I think. Except for this one, which obviously doesn't pair well with the whole disease situation. So yeah. That might be kind of nice, applying the Blight. It just won't have great piercing, but... and then we have the extra crit per stress. Damage random enemy gets combo, which is kind of nice for us for stuns on combos. So he's going to have more crits, but he's going to give less healing per stress. So that might kind of bite us back, but we do have this to give him extra base healing anyway. So that's kind of nice. Yeah. And then, yeah, you've got the flammable, which I prefer the Fisherman's Net. But we'd have to give you... Well, so yeah, that's actually what's nice on this, though, is that we get the extra piercing to go along with it, which is kind of nice. But yeah, we don't really have anything particularly great to put on you. Oh, that's right, we do have this stained one we could actually swap out if we wanted to instead of the flame resist. No, actually, that might be worth doing. Can I... Oh, my pull up on trinkets. Okay, let me do this. I think giving her the extra stress resist would be better. And then you can take the extra burn resist, maybe? I really would love to have that extra damage, but I just don't have the baubles to do that and repair my stagecoach. And I don't know who would I put that on. Because Boudica's already gone and got her set up here, which is kind of interesting. I guess I could put it in place of the Shambler's Eye, maybe. Or actually, well, we were saying the Jester doesn't really have anything worthwhile, so giving him some more damage could be nice, but we don't really rely on him for a lot of damage, so maybe not. Yeah, we don't really rely on him a lot of damage, so yeah. I don't know, I think we're best off just hitting this up, especially because we have, like, no wheels right now, so yeah, I think we just need to do that.
Repaired and refurbished. Ready for the leagues ahead.
Okay, and then how are we doing with relationships anyway? Okay, we're doing overall pretty well there. Honestly, we're pretty good across the board. Don't need to spend a whole lot on that. Let me see. And well, you're the one who's vicious, right? Which we don't really mind so much. I mean, it's kind of annoying in that it blocks stuff, but the extra damage on him is pretty nice. We are going to want to give everyone some food. Fire resist. Actually, ooh. You know, I forgot. We're going into the sprawl, so actually that burn resist might be more worthwhile. You know what? That's... I forgot. I forgot. That's one of the reasons I think maybe I had that on her. Okay. Let's swap this around then real quick. Because actually, yeah, that would be better for you for going into this sprawl. Maybe, like, when we go against the final boss, probably the stress resist on her might be better if we keep up this pairing, but yeah, for going into this, the burn resist is going to be much bigger. Much more important. Let's see, calming incense. And then, yeah, we probably should give a little bit more burn resist. Yeah, we can give everyone a little bit of food. I fed everyone, right? Yeah, okay. Everyone is fed. And then... So the 10% traveling heal on this doesn't do anything, because we don't get traveling heal, but the extra healing received from skills could be good. So I might apply that across the group, actually. I guess that must be something that one of our things produces, because we had a lot of that, didn't we? Oh yeah, I have a chance to produce restorative items, yeah, so that's pretty nice, actually. Okay, and then... I definitely want some flame. Do we have any flame on anyone? No. Okay. We definitely need some flame if we can get it, yes. And then... Well, we definitely want shimmering powder. Shimmering powder is amazing against obsession, because... It's like one of the only, like, pretty much, like, stealth is, like, the only way to just completely get rid of your scene tokens, like, without waiting for them to wear off or something, so... Yeah, it's just, like, the only way to, like, just straight up remove. Just being able to have something that does that is great. Like, I remember, I think it was in my, like, what was it called? My Grand Slam run, like, where I was going to Obsession, I made sure to, like, collect as many shimmering powders as I possibly could. And just in general, like, when I fight Obsession, that's usually something I try and do. I don't think I was really thinking of it last time, but seeing them now, I'm like, yes, we definitely want some of those, and we'll save them for Obsession. Okay, so you need to hold something flammable, so maybe we'll give this to you. So other people can hold some more interesting things. Okay, and then... Who do we want to boost relationship of? We had someone who was still neutral, right? Alhazard and Ginia, was that it? I think so. So we'll... But he can't use that book, so it has to be someone else. Okay. Do we have any, like, just group-wide ones we might want to use here? We do have some Book of Touching Dirges. That might not be a terrible idea. I mean, he won't be able to get the benefit, but everyone else can try. Yeah, it was pretty good. Got a crit in there even, so... Well, actually, was that a crit, or was that just... I think that's just the range it can do, right? Maybe. And then we can use this to kind of get rid of some of that stress. Get speed up a little bit more, except for poor Alhazred, who is too vicious for everything. It's far too edgy for any of this stuff. Okay, then we can. Okay, so anyone we want to deal with the relationship, or do we just want to save that maybe? I could do Boudica and Sarmenti, I guess. Yeah, there we go. And I could use pipeweed. Might be kind of nice. Who's your relationship with anyway? Junia is the one you need boosted, but it would be nice to get the stress off, maybe. There we go. You know, I said increased chance of stress healing items, but I don't know, did we really get that many stress healing items? I guess maybe Sombic Arousing Tunes is part of that. Maybe. Alright, well... we actually have a decent bit of money, but I don't know that there's a whole lot else I want to do there. Anything else I want to grab? I don't know, what else do we have item-wise? Medicinal herbs, and of course we've got all of our stagecoach items that are going to keep generating lots of stuff for us, so I don't know if we really need to get a whole lot else. Maybe we just save our money in case we manage to hit a hoarder? Though, of course, baubles would be more of the thing in that case, though, I suppose, but... yeah, I don't know, I kind of feel like maybe just holding onto my money right now. What is this? 15% max health. It's not terrible. But I don't think there's anyone I really particularly would want to use that on. Is there anything I would rather put on you instead of the blight resist, since that's not really relevant here? Debuff resist could be nice. I don't have a serrated item, I don't think, for that. Do I? I do, but I'd have to give up the flammable item to do it. Which is the problem. Yeah, and I don't think there was anything... I mean, I could get you some extra health, reduce your crit though, which kind of sucks. And I don't know, I guess we'll just see, maybe. I don't know, instead of the blight resist, I guess I could throw... oh, that's right, we gotta remember we have to fight the Exemplar, right, at the end of this region too, so the blight resist actually will be very, very useful there, but until then... maybe we do go this one just for the extra debuff resist. I think that might be a good idea. Okay, and then I guess we just save the rest of our money for like the final prep, pretty much. Okay. And mastery.
That you may stand just a little taller at the end.
Yeah, we still have a long way to go. We actually didn't get a whole lot mastered in the past. It would be nice to get more figured out. Let's see. What is most important going into the Sprawl boss? Basically, we need damage. Heavy damage, particularly backline damage, so... probably Burning Stars would be really important to do here. Also, what does doing Chaotic Offering do? Increased chance, yeah, that's probably pretty important going into this boss. And of course we also have the Exemplar, so that's another thing to consider too with all this. Okay, what else? For damage. Possibly we already have Judgment done though. We could make Consecration of Light better, so there's a chance it'll do crits. That might be worth going for. Alternatively, giving you some defense could be kind of nice. Sacrificial Stab might not be terrible either for when we aren't able to do that. Actually, Corpse Clear on this, I've been kind of really wanting that, I think, from what I remember, so let's go for that. Rolling End could be nice for that extra damage boost. I think we'll go to that. And then I think we'll go for Consecration of Light. Alright. That is decided. Everything else is good. I think we are ready to go. Alright. To death to glory. To death to fiery glory. Yes. And what do we get? Respectful. Okay.
Tried and tested.
Barbaric Yacht, we're not going to use that much. Damon's Pull, that could be pretty useful though, that dodge on her. Amorous, excellent.
Still beats. Desire will never
I don't think am I even using toe-to-toe on her anymore? I can't remember, actually, but... yeah, getting that heal on her, yeah, that could be pretty useful. Ooh, and we got some additional love going around here. Yeah, some pretty nice stuff. Yeah, I can't remember, are we still using toe-to-toe? I think we still had it. Don't remember exactly.
Behold.
Yes, we have to go to the boss there. And our one goal was to get 4+ road battles, right? So we'll try and hit road battles maybe too. But that's kind of a secondary thing. But yeah, do you even have toe-to-toe equipped anymore? Oh, yeah, I guess you do. Okay. That's right, yeah, we did have that so that we could get some help to get some taunts up in particular. Okay. But yeah, so we need to do the road battles, and then we might be able to get some more Cosmic Being killing blows, but it's kind of unlikely with those two, so don't know if we'll get any of that other stuff done, but we'll do what we can here. Okay. So we're actually gonna hit the boss pretty quickly here, it looks like. So I guess we might as well avoid the loathing and go for the academic study here. Even though no one wanted that, apparently. But I mean, we have increased Oblivion Terrors, so when we can have a path without one here, we should definitely take it, this region, I think. Especially because we already have one loathing up. Alright, so we can either get books, or we can get a better... try to go for a positive quirk. What do you have, even? An Erring, that's kind of decent on you. You don't do a whole lot of damage, but Judgment is ranged, so when we do attack, technically... I mean, I guess we do have Illumination, but that doesn't do any damage, so not really a factor. We could go for better stuff on you, because I feel like the books probably aren't going to do very much, because if we get, like, a region one, it's going to be pointless, and if we get like an in one, I don't know that any of those are really that great, so I think I'd rather just go for the positive quirk roll on you. Sprawl Explorer. Well, that might be useful for future runs, but for this run, this is the last region, so we get whatever scouting we already have. But yeah, if this group is regularly maybe going to go on and go and send the librarian as their boss, it might be good for the future if I keep playing the squad.
Your odds carefully. This will not be easy.
Alright, road battle time. Let's go ahead and bump up the flame a little bit, because we just need to make sure we keep that high. And then I'm gonna get back into the swing and play on this group. Let's see. Fortunately, I did not upgrade Veda Block to give myself the combo on it, which would have been nice, but there were a lot of nice things we could have done, to be honest. Well, let's just go with one of these, I think. Honestly surprised he didn't guard the one that I hit, but I'll take it. Go ahead and throw up Consecration. Yeah, let's go ahead and Barbaric Yop. And as always, Chaotic Offering on you to begin with, and then... How come the Barbaric Yop didn't pick up the combo? Oh, I guess I forgot. It doesn't... Oh, you know, I forgot we still need to upgrade Barbaric Yop. Holy shit, I totally forgot that we have to upgrade that to get the stun potential, and we still haven't done that. Which kind of goes against the whole point of the stun squad. But we better make sure we get a point to spend on that before we go into the session here, because we really want that. I think as part of our strategy against the initial eye stocks, so try to use that. But anyways, I guess might as well use the combo here then. Get some more empowers up. Ugh. Always nasty when the stun's staring back at us. Alright, guess it's a good finale time. Peace.
A trivial worriment.
Ooh. It's a nice respect. I like it. Let's see. Don't have enough yet to pop off Judgment, really. We can get rid of this Riposte, which seems like a good idea. And we can Burning Stars, or we could try and Horn Stun, but really we should probably just nuke them. Alright, and then we can go ahead and Judgment. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should have thrown up the
An inkling of potency
healing there
still
instead.
lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
But then I would have risked the enemy taking another turn, possibly, which might have negated that anyway. Yeah, now we are on to the lair. Any final preparations, then, I guess? I don't think so. I think everything we have is pretty good. Yeah, I guess we are just ready. Okay. To the librarian. Round 2 with this group against the librarian.
This is a den of absolute evil and wretchedness. Prepare yourself.
Alright, we just gotta make sure we keep an eye on the flame, keep that up so we don't get that knockback effect, because that would be very bad for us. And then let's see. Let me go ahead and remove the block from you. Now is a time when I kind of wish I had Iron Swan, but oh well.
A Master stroke. Malaise. Measured and steady.
Nice, we can just go ahead and bomb you out of existence. Sweet. Well, now we are looking a little worse for wear up there. But respect will heal all, surely. Respect and maybe a little bit of divine comfort.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Okay, he's gone. And of course they're gonna ignite. Nothing I can do about that. Alright. Alright. Then, that's kind of a nasty burn, though I could also just judgment. Should I do that? I think perhaps I should. Ooh, you are almost... Oh, wow, you are almost dead. You've been taking that blight from, a Hellion, huh? So you're actually not a big threat, so maybe, you know what, maybe here I do just, get rid of that nasty burn on him. She seems like a pretty fine idea. Fortunately, we cannot heal ourselves, so... slap him. Yeah, I haven't really been paying that much attention to the blight going on, but it actually has been building up on these guys.
Deadly all the same.
It's been paying off a good bit, look at that. I've never really actually made a lot of use of the Sickening Silence one, because I feel like I've never really gotten it, like in combination with the disease that I didn't want to get rid of at some point, for the most part. Or I just, yeah, a lot of times I think I just also just had better trinkets, better cultist ones to go with my stain, but yeah. It's actually pretty nice. I don't know how much resistance the Obsession boss is gonna have to Blight, I forget. I don't think it's too bad though, so it might actually be pretty useful against Obsession as well. Anyways, I guess we'll throw out a stress heal.
Quiet the howling mind.
And these guys are already effectively dead, so just overkill at this point, just for the fun of it.
A righteous action.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if we just want to stab it dead, just so we can get some more of the overtime heal, that's probably the best thing to do right now. And do this and give Cementy a little bit more healing here before we head out. And advance. Sorry if you get that noise, it's just my phone going off for a second. Anyways, let me see. Encore. I kinda wish I had put that combo on here, but it will. Fortunately, Braggart, I think, gave us a little bit of a taunt there on him. We did not want, but oh well. We're not really gonna get much winded out of Barbaric Yawp, so this is actually a case when I might not start with that. Always gotta remember to put my chaotic offering on first. And then I can take him out. Some heals. Takes a blight, yes.
Measured and
Yeah, because is it a chance or is it a guaranteed thing? I can't remember. Oh yeah, it's not even a chance. When Stand Item is equipped, we just automatically apply 6 blight when we're diseased. So it's not even like a chance thing, so that's actually really, really good. I feel like I've been sleeping on that trinket a little bit. Because yeah, every time they hit her, and of course since she's able to taunt so much, she's able to get hit quite a bit and just keep pouring out that blight passively. Yeah, especially if you got that like in combination with a something that would increase blight piercing, like that would be very. Though of course you couldn't really do that. I don't think there's any stain trinkets that do that, so I don't know that would actually be that helpful. It's still pretty good even without piercing, though, at least on enemies that you don't naturally have a lot of blight resist, obviously. But anyways, let's see. Let me get rid of your positives here. Might as well. And we could finale, or we could just fade to black. I think we'll just fade to black here. Oh, you know what though? I should have gotten rid of that corpse. I just thinking that as soon as she does that. Because that's right, I forgot. She likes to make use of the corpses. I gotta try and remember that. Still not really a good barbaric yop opportunity, so maybe we'll just try and lead you. Resisted that time, but you're still pretty bad shape right there. Might as well hit you down. And now we are ready for judgment. And then a little bit of fade to black. Ooh. Unfortunately, I was not able to do damage to actually get the death armor off there like I would have liked. Oh well. Let's maybe pull you forward. See if I can't get rid of you. Or you get to go again.
one less obstacle in our path.
And heal yourself up. Before we go into the librarian. And knock you down, I guess. Again. Oh shit. Maybe I wonder if Bleed Out would have actually done some damage there. Maybe not. Ooh, that's really nasty on Poultice there. Might as well just get rid of you though, I think. It's a better thing to do. And now on to you. And our trophy will be Apply Burn on Crit. That's actually pretty good. I think that'll be pretty good for this party. Because we do have some decent crit percentage on some of our characters. And Consecration of Light possibly giving crit.
His ladder, reveling in the fiery destruction of human accomplishment.
Okay, not too bad of a book setup here, I don't think. Yeah, especially because he'll get into third position pretty quickly, which will be nice for us. And we can immediately go ahead and bomb ya. Let's see. We'll go ahead and barbaric. Yup. Some winded. We don't need to torch up yet, so that is perfectly fine. We can't really do much of anything else, so we might as well encore, I suppose. We'll encore you, actually. That way you can do a couple different things. Set up some divine comfort. And then also go ahead and set up consecration of the light. And categorize is not too bad for us, thankfully.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
And now, probably the best thing we can do is go ahead and remove that dodge from you. Yes, okay. Alright, now we get nuked. But now you are in a much more vulnerable place, where I can hit you much more readily. Let's see. Fortunately, though, you have your dodge back up. Very annoying. Okay, get that final winded up, get ready for our howling end. We could finale, though with the dodge up, I don't think I want to do that. I'll just fade to black here. And actually, I got that Blight's building up on him, doing some good work right now. We got a crit. Neat.
A breakthrough.
And Pyromaniac doesn't really do much here, but it's not the worst. Let's see. Judgment time, baby. And you only have 40% surrender this, so good chance. Yep, there we go. No, unfortunately, we haven't acquired any stun piercing with this group, but still pretty decent. Alright. Nothing really much that I can do on you, though. Though I can't really do much damage either, so I guess I'm kind of okay just taking a stab out here. And I missed anyway because of the blind. Almighty. Nice. Honestly, kind of feel like I might as well just take that damage there. I think we're gonna kill him before he even gets into second position here. Which is excellent. Yeah, I don't know when we're gonna get a chance to use Howling End here. Let's just throw up the taunts again. And there we go. He didn't even get to his second position.
Greater threats
Yeah, this group is definitely pretty solid against the librarian, for the most part. Don't know how solid they'd be against any other bosses, but librarian definitely is a decent one. Alright, what do we get? Obviously our trophy, which will actually be pretty useful, I think. Thankfully. Don't really care about those, I don't think. I mean, actually I don't think Obsession does a lot of position stuff. I think that's Ambition that does it. Yeah, I don't think Obsession does a lot of knockback or anything from what I remember, but we'll see. A little late for Flapjacks. Let's see, +1 burn dealt. Crit wind speed is 10 or more. That could be good, but we'd have to get a lot of speed combined with it. course, you have 6 speed when self-burning. Interesting. I mean, our occultist does burn himself a lot because of the empower, so that's kind of interesting. But I forget what is he using right now. He's got some pretty decent stuff, so I don't know. Yeah, we kind of need the extra healing given, so... Don't know that I would actually want that. What do you have, anyway? I know you can burn yourself on miss right now. And self-burning, gain on killing blow, extra action. Yeah, I mean... No one's speed is high enough. I don't have anything to boost the speed that high. I mean, if nothing else, replacing this with this would be good, probably. Just to get that, you know, extra action on killing blow chance, and when if he happens to be first in turn order, he gets the might, which is kind of nice. I don't know that I would want to do this on anyone else, though. I mean, the occultist... Interesting. The problem is I wouldn't give him both of them, because I like the extra healing given, especially with the lack of travel heal, so... Feel like... yeah... Well, I guess if he does get to be burning, he'll get the extra stuff. So maybe we will just put this pairing on you for now. But you're not going to be dealing any burns, really. But if he does get to be on fire, then he'll get the extra stuff there. I mean, we do have... oh, you know, we do have the extra speed here, which we could pair. Oh, that's true. So I could just do this. And then I could go like this. Well, no. No, I'd have to give it to him. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'd have to give it to him. Yeah, so if I gave him this pairing, he would have a speed of 10 or more. For right now, at least. So he could get that chance of it just constant crits, which could be kind of nice, I suppose. And then... probably would want something better on her, though, maybe? I guess you could just take that for now. It's not gonna do a whole lot, but it might be okay for now. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Oh, and then I gotta get rid of some stuff. Oh, we didn't really use any items, so... I mean, we don't need the flapjacks. Don't need that. Do you want the blight resist for the exemplar? I don't need the strange sapper. Don't need the cleansing sensor. Don't need slime mold. Okay. So that'll do for now. Wood. Hopefully do some more road battles. I don't know if we're gonna get the amount of road battles we need for the mastery point, but it would be nice if we could. Oop. I need to get rid of some more stuff. I don't really need that. That.
To arms, though it brings no satisfaction.
Let's see. Everyone's in agreement, which is nice. Oop. Arousing ballad for the charge, sure. Cool. Okay, and we got ourselves a crit to start. Sweet. Alright, then I might as well strip the dodges and build up our winded and our taunts. We'll strip away that block with our Vistal. And then cut ourselves and then go a steppin'. Alright, go ahead and take you down. And thankfully that guy doesn't leave a corpse, so we don't have to worry about that.
The enemy weakens.
I do have some stress building up on poor Boudica here, though. Could use a little bit of healing as well. Go ahead and knock you down. Just straight up annihilate you, so... Or you. You know, I'll annihilate you, sure. And heal yourself up.
Agony by accumulation.
Because you're not gonna get that heal from elsewhere. And then we're ready for some judgment. Sweet.
A simple variable.
Right, nicely done, everyone.
Sweet reprieve.
Ooh.
Until the next test is
Skull.
put before you.
Burn when target has combo. Adjacent allies on turn start. Add one positive token when self is burning. Well, that actually is quite a lot. Random ally on turn start. Burn when 2 or more. Which, not the worst thing since we have some other trinkets that kind of give some benefits on burning. Just don't know that I care for that over the Shambler's Eye. Though it's only plus 5% crit per stress. Yeah. Maybe this would be better, because he is burning a lot because he has a lot of empower, so being able to give us that many positive tokens would be good, so I think we'll try that out. We'll give it a shot, maybe. Let me get rid of this. Alright, we got another road battle up ahead. That'll be our second, I believe, and then we'll take things from there, I suppose.
The worst kind of parasite. Opportunists.
I'd like to get rid of some of this stress, though, while I have an opportunity.
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
Barbaric? Yup. Yup, yup, yup. Okay. This is actually a good place for Damon's Pull. Oh, and you know, I forgot we have that trophy. Once we get to the inn, we'll be able to put that on. So then we will be able to apply some burns just through crits. So actually, that'll pair really, really well with this setup. Assuming we're able to keep the speed on him, or, you know, however we decide to set it up. But yeah, getting that, like, 50% crit rate, and then it gives extra burned out, and we're going to be burning on crits, like, that'll actually be really, really solid. And then in combination with the blight, we might just be able to, like, melt down a focus fault pretty well. We'll have to see. And the eye stalks, for that matter. But anyways, let's see.
excellent work.
Ooh. How rude of you. I think you should get your ass up here. That's what I think. Okay, you're dead. You're almost dead. A lot of you are almost dead, actually. We'll give some healing. Oh, and that's where the Tarantism comes into play. But we do have toe-to-toe, which is nice for that. Alright, no more fire for you. Alright, you're almost dead, you're almost dead. Let's just go to the corpse. Resisted our stun, but it doesn't matter because you are already going to die to poison. And you know what? We will Howling End you for fun. Fun 61 crit to that.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
Alright, Oblivion's Ingress time. Maybe a chance to get some more interesting trinkets to pair with our stained ones that we have.
Emptiness and dissolution.
And everyone's in agreement again. Sweet. I don't need to use candles. So we'll just go with this. Alrighty then.
A breakthrough.
Alright, a little bit of consecration. And I can go ahead and bomb you out of existence. So I shall. Nelly or Eva. Okay, we'll just fade to black in this case. Alrighty, get your ass up here. You know, for our stun squad, we really don't actually do a whole lot of stunning, as it turns out, but it's still a pretty nice team, though. It's not quite as stun-focused as I maybe had meant it to be. Let's go for the bleed.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Alright, judgment time, my bad. Okay, and you are going to slowly die to the poison. Now, let's see. Why did you just... Would you just... I guess, did you take her stun or something? That's weird. Okay. Okay, then. Well... she's still gonna die. And now you just fucked yourself, basically, so... okay. Great play there. Okay, finally, first time in a long while I get a chance to use my helm, and it's not just, kind of a waste at the very end.
Another impediment. Cleared with impunity.
Go for the heal on Cementy there, I guess. Alright, what do we get? Ooh, extra health. Interesting. Fortunately, we didn't get anything to pair with Stain, we just got another Stain, but... which isn't necessarily anything particularly agreeable. I mean, in general, Bleeders is kind of nice, but Obsession, I don't think Obsession really does any dots, really. The ice ducks might do a little bit, I don't fully remember, but I don't think dots are really a big part of Focus Fault, if I'm remembering correctly here. But that bleed resist could be nice. For sure on someone. Inevitably here. Actually, I would have preferred if we got the blight resist one, because then I could have swapped that here for going into the exemplar fight. But oh well. Does anyone else want that? Not really right now, I don't think. So, okay. This is not really that worthwhile. Nor is that really. I just need to make space. Oh, does anyone want the health, though? That might be worth throwing on someone. Might be better than the stress resist, honestly. I haven't really been paying attention to the positive token. I'll have to pay more attention to see if that's actually been working out decently or not. But I think maybe I'll just give you some extra health. I think that might be more worthwhile than the stress resist right now. And, I think I'm gonna get rid of the rotten tomato. I don't think I actually will end up using that again. Okay, so we would like to get a couple more road battles in. That's the main thing. Otherwise, we're just kind of seeing... it would be kind of nice to visit the Hoarder and see what we could get. And then we could also go to the hospital for a little bit of cleanup, maybe, while we have some money, which would also kind of be nice. So I'm thinking we go this way to the assistance encounter, maybe. That is going to be a lot of wheel things, but we do have full wheels right now, so I think we can deal with that. So, okay, let us go to the assistance encounter, which is what everyone wants to do anyway, so great. Glad we can all agree on this decision, and I just completely missed that road debris. Oh well.
Empty of hope.
You know, I might regret getting rid of that stress resistance right now, but oh well, I think it'll be okay. I think we will be alright. Would like to go ahead and blind your ass, though, if I can. Probably get some heals rolling here. We're looking a little worse for wear across the board. And I can go ahead and bomb you out of existence. Ooh, nice. Blind came in big there. Excellent. And this fight, I don't actually think it's going to be worth it to start with the bareback yop. Too bad I didn't take the blight. Maybe go ahead and torch up a bit, and then we can give him something else to hold in his hand. Alright, then... Nice. Go for another blind. Didn't get it, but that's okay. Because I hold this. Put your ass up here. And dodges. Dodges galore in the front. Let's see. Get that bleed up. Judgment Day! You take the stun, but that's okay, you're dead. Anyway, hooray. Hooray!
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
Alright. It's kind of weird when the map, the way it looks on the map. The paths are like super crossing over each other and everything. Oh, I forgot, we can give...
Look upon their noble struggle,
I'll just second give my jester
and be
something
humbled
else,
by
but...
it.
Let's see, we can... Relics for flame and stagecoach items. Not really that interested. Flame for relics or flame for food. I definitely don't want to do that option. I don't really want to give my relics away. So I guess we'll just go for this. Alright, sure. Now you need something else to hold, so... I guess go ahead and take the antivenom in preparation for the exemplar down the road. And we don't need this much food. Okay. Alright, and then our path is set. Which, oh, you know what, now that I think about it, the wheels don't even matter. Like, we shouldn't even, I mean, obviously we don't want to get into, like, a repair fight, but otherwise the wheels don't really matter because we don't get any of the healing anyway, so... We don't even need to be bothered by them getting knocked down from full. Whereas we should be protecting our blocks more so, because that actually does happen. Our book one again, I really don't need the books, like I mentioned, so maybe we should go for Cork. I do like Shadowborn on him just for the extra damage. But he has an open slot, so we can give it a shot on him, I think. Vigilant. What is that? That's alright. Nothing amazing, but alright. So let's go to the Horda. Wait, actually, are we gonna be able to get our road battles? Hold on. I forgot about that. If we go to the Hoarder and to the hospital, we don't get any more road battles. We only had like a couple road battles, right? So... I don't even know if we can... I don't know that we can actually be sure of getting them all anyway, because we only see one. There's a bunch of question marks that could be road battles, but yeah, we don't really... But it's only one mastery, so I think we'll hopefully be okay. We already have 3 mastery to spend, so I think we'll be alright. I'd rather see what the Hoarder has, I think. There might be some pretty good shit. And we actually do have some money. And then, like I said, we can go to the hospital and maybe do a bit of cleanup. I don't know if we have a whole lot to clean up, but this might still be nice. Oh, gosh. I would like that stimulating poultice, though. But I'm just running out of room. I got all these freaking stained trinkets. Well, I don't really need the disease one, I don't think. Get rid of that. Get rid of death cap spores. Alright, Alright, we definitely want torches, potentially, but we might be able to wait for the inn for that, not sure. Don't think we care about any of this other stuff, because we want to keep our medical gear for the extra healing, because that actually will be worthwhile going into the final fight here. So unless we have some better medical gear, we do have a compress kit available. Can I see what I currently have? So chance to produce poultice items, increases stacking, and increases quantity of produced items from alembic and retort. Do we even have the alembic and retort? We do not. Okay, so that's not the greatest. Chance to produce poultice items. I mean, increased stacking is probably better going into the final fight, because the producing stuff isn't really going to do anything for us, so at that point. So that actually is possibly kind of... And this one actually does do something. What is that one, though? Stacking for poultices. So that actually would be a good one to pair with the bottle case, theoretically, but... Concoctions and powders versus bandages. I mean, this pair is really good. I don't know that the poultice... I don't think the poultice is really going to matter. Because I don't think any of the combat items are poultices, right? I think that's just like this stuff. So I don't think we care about that. At all, really. And then we possibly care about some of these trinkets, though. Let's see. Play on hit, burn. Turn start, you dodge when speed is 8 or more. And that could be really useful. Though I do really like this setup on her. And we couldn't use this on anyone else to quite the same effect, so... Yeah, I don't know about that one. And of course gives us the rotten tomato that I threw away. Back, as if I want to pay 65 baubles for that thing. Yeah, okay. Play out, target move. Don't really care about that. Meh. Pairing Patriot could be nice for our Jester, if we, like, upgrade Razor's Wit so we actually get the dodge from it. That could be a nice defensive aspect for him, maybe. Don't know that I care enough to get that, though, but it is a thought. Fire and resistance piercing could also kind of be nice, since we are going to have that burn on crit. What else is here? Just out of curiosity. Thing is, I don't have a lot of inventory space right now, so I'm not really wanting to buy up a whole bunch of stuff right this second. I mean, if he had shimmering powder, I'd go for it, but otherwise I'm not sure, really. Mostly... The dodge when speed is 8 or more would be kind of nice, but who would I put that on? Apply burn on hit. I'd have to, like, combine it. I'd want to probably combine that with the snappy swig, so you get extra burn dealt and you apply burn on hit. And you get the, yeah, but we'd have to somehow boost the speed up. Then without necessarily using trinkets to get up to that speed. Yeah, we'd have to, like, somehow bring our speed up enough. This could also be good paired with the pairing Patriot, because then you get the dodge and turn it to dodge plus. Do we have anything? We don't have anything here that increases speed, right? No. I do have the stimulating poultice here, which will be very helpful. And we might be able to get some other stuff to increase speed. But, yeah. I really don't know. If I wanna, yeah, and I don't wanna, like, I kinda want the enlightening element, but at the same time I don't know if I want to spend 65 baubles for it. I don't know that it's really worth 65 baubles at this point, because I just don't know that I have a good setup for it. Like, I don't know if I'll be able to get the speed up to be able to make significant use of it. And it's only a 25% chance of applying the burn on hit, so it's not, like, greatest, so yeah, I don't know. I think, honestly, none of these is really good enough for me to want to spend my baubles right now, so I think I'm gonna hold off and see what we run at the end, so... Not this time, Hoda. I will save my money. You know, maybe I should have grabbed some more... Oh, you know, maybe I should have grabbed some more torches. Shit. I forgot about that we're out of the flames, and we do still have a bit of ways to go here before we reach the Exemplar fights, and we don't want to have to deal with the knockback bullshit at any point, so... Yeah. I think I should have grabbed some of those flames. Oh well. We'll try and make do here. At least we don't have too many more fights. But yeah, if we have to deal with the knockback bullshit during the Exemplar, that's gonna be kinda shitty, honestly.
She understands the futility of her work, but undertakes it nonetheless.
Now, of course, we don't want to heal our Tarantism, because it is enabling some good stuff with us. Let's see what we have here, though. This is absolutely pointless as far as medical gear goes for us, unfortunately. Do we have anything? The restorative herbs is kind of nice if I haven't, like, generated anymore. I just don't have the space, though, for, like, anything. I don't need this slime mold, I guess. I could get some more restorative herbs for extra healing received. Could be kind of nice, but it's not that big a deal. Yeah, unfortunately nothing speed related. If she did have something speed related, I'd maybe go for that. Anything I want to get rid of, or possibly lock in on a character. I don't really do enough range damage with her for this to really matter, and none of these others aren't that great. She has no negatives, actually, so... Tough on Jester is kinda nice, to be honest, because he is very naturally squishy, so... That extra health on him is pretty nice. I don't know that it's nice enough that I want to block it, though. Especially since he doesn't have anything, like he's not at risk of rolling it off anytime soon, so... I would kind of like to get Braggart off, though. Kind of sucks, to be honest.
We need not be defined by our shortcomings.
And I actually kind of like Vicious, you know, even though, like, it does kind of restrict me in a lot of ways, and some very annoying ways, too, like... That extra damage on Hazard has been pretty nice. Squeamish is pretty irritating, though, with how it limits things, so I'm going to take that off. Ooh, should I lock Shadowborn? The chance of stealth when flames above 50 is something I don't really utilize. But the extra damage on him is really nice, but it's not really high enough that I think I want to lock it. I think I'd rather leave that open. So yeah, but nothing else really, yeah, we're kind of... pretty good. Alright. Farewell, healer, physician, doctor. Alright. And then we gotta choose all Astral. I might go for Assistance Encounter just for Flame, to be honest, at this point. Yeah, it's kind of the funny thing, like, normally I'd maybe go for the Resistance Encounter for the chance of, like, Mastery, but I actually think I kind of wanted to get that Flame right now, because that's kind of worrying me a little bit. So I think we'll go for the guaranteed Rough Patch, because we at least know that we don't really care about that. No, everyone wants to go for the fight, but no, we're not doing that right now. We're gonna go here, and hopefully we'll get an option we like that we can increase our Flame. We're going into the Exemplar.
They have nothing left to give.
Oh shit, I actually didn't pay attention to how low we were on wheels. I thought we still had like one left after this, jeez. So if that final one there is like a Rough Patch, that's gonna be pretty bad for us. Okay, we can get some armor, which would be useful. We could spend some candles to get armor, wheels, flame, and combat items, or we could do that, which we're not going to do. I think I will go this route. Okay, there we go. We get some flame, so we won't be super low going into the Exemplar fight. I I do still need to get rid of something, because...
Your collection can wait. Press onward.
Hush, narrator, hush. I am trying to figure out what to drop so I can have some space. Jeez. I don't think I really need the tinderbox, right? I think I'll get rid of it. I think I have better stuff at this point, hopefully. Oh shit, I should have spent the candles. We're gonna have a repair fight right before the exemplar. That really sucks. I was really betting on not being the wheels. So now we have to do a repair fight.
Work fast.
I should have spent the candles and gotten the wheel. Oh, my bad. My bad. Well, I think we'll still be okay, though.
And wanes.
Stumbling and stupefied.
Ooh, we stunned ourselves. That kind of sucks big time, but we'll deal with it. At least they're throwing the blight on themselves big time. That's pretty nice.
Lenity. Grace. Small acts that drive back the darkness.
Alright.
Incremental. But deadly all the same.
I mean, this isn't the worst. At least there's only like 2 enemies, right? Even if they're goals. At least it actually would probably be worse if they weren't 2 size 2 enemies, because then there'd be more turns on the board. Well, I guess these guys, do these guys have 2 turns around? I can't remember now. Suddenly can't remember. And you know, I haven't really been paying attention. Have they been getting a lot? I feel like they have been getting a lot of nice positive tokens from his Scalded Skull, but I haven't really been paying a significant amount of attention to that, to be honest. Even with the crit, he resisted the blind. It's fortunate. I think they only get 1 turn around, don't they? Even though they're size 2? Oh jeez, my phone going off again. Okay, I'll just check that out in just a second here. Alright, so you are going to die on your own. That's excellent. We can go ahead and judgment over here. Get the stun. It's pretty nice. It wasn't the worst, to be honest. It wasn't. And at least now we're at the end of things. With enough flame, hopefully that things won't be the worst. We do need some blight resist for reals, but fortunately I did not have a stained blight resist one, which really sucks. But maybe some other peeps could grab some blight resist. That might be a decent idea. Actually, where did all my blight resist trinkets go? I have this one. I guess that'll do. Yeah, I guess we'll make it work. Okay. Anything else? I think we're ready to go. You do have a lot of stress, though. That kind of worries me a bit, if I'm being honest. Alright, Mr. Exemplar. Let's see how this goes.
Push this half-made horror back into the void.
Now let's go ahead and take that down a bit up there. Okay. Alright. Nice. Go ahead and drop it down up here. Ooh.
Malaise, measured and steady.
I have to try to burn him down here as quickly as possible. What's his stun resist anyway? I forgot to look. 60? It's pretty high. Not great chances of getting that dealt with, but we shall see.
Lethality writ large.
And he's gonna sacrifice, get his other worship, which means pain is imminent. Ooh, but thankfully the blind saved us. Excellent. Just excellent indeed. Yeah, take the hit. Ugh. Blight is helping. Doing what it can. Do have judgment up. Or should I just try and stun you? Maybe I'll try and stun you. Yeah. Just get that going. I don't have any protection, so I'm a little afraid to jump in here. But I kind of do need to. Oh god, that really hurt though. Okay, I'm lucky he didn't target the occultist there. That was very lucky of me, for me. Ugh. Oof. Okay, that's some pretty bad blight on you though. Get rid of that. Okay, kinda just need that blind, I think, right now. More than I need the stress heal. Oof. Nice miss. I don't want to give you any more stress, though. Ugh. Nice crit. We're burning him down, slowly but surely. Okay, if I can get... We can't hit forward position, so if the Jester can get a chance to move forward and push her back, that'll be actually very, very good. Let me go ahead and heal you up. Quick. Stress heal. Okay, now we gotta burn that last bit down before he gets the chance to heal it back up here. Okay. Their past really fucking sucks though. It really fucking sucks. I don't know if I want to do that. Fuck it. Ugh. Ugh, we've been getting very lucky with all these misses and dodges and everything. Shit. Okay. I think I should get rid of that riposte. Howling end time, baby. Okay, move forward. Until he gets the heal off. Okay, now can we land a stun, please? Yes, nice.
An interminable conflict.
Okay.
A simple kindness.
I can't kill you this turn, unfortunately, so let's do this. Oh, shit. Gotta heal up, but he's gonna slap you down so hard. Oh, gosh. Good thing he was weakened. Holy shit. Okay. Getting some luck in here. Definitely getting a little lucky here. I will acknowledge that. That's part of the reason why this isn't going absolutely terrible. Alright, so, let's just go ahead and finish this off. Ooh. Alright,
In
then.
this weighty gloom, a spark.
Ooh, interesting. We got a healing given from skills on. Chemical and stamina is equipped. Okay. Interesting. Don't think that's... yeah, it's not going to be useful for us, because, like I said, I don't think Focus Fault has a lot of dots going on, so it's not really worth going for, so... I don't think I need that one. I would like... stuff, though. Possibly that? I guess just take all and we'll sort through here. Because, like I said, we definitely don't need this one. We're good. Do we use any items we could replace? Yes, on you. Okay. Go ahead and take this then for now. Just so we can make it to the inn here. Oh, I don't need that slime mold anyways. Oh, shit. I'm not gonna use this, so... okay, I didn't need the slime mold anyways. We are good.
Rest now for a time.
Oh god, the Hag's Cauldron, really? That's a terrible inn. Just before the mountain, man. Damn it. Okay, well, I'm gonna take a quick breather, and I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Alright, hello, I am back from my quick little breather, and ready to prepare and head into the mountain here. So, let's see what we've got going for us.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
Let's see. So I guess, like I mentioned, we really don't need to worry about the wheels anymore at all, so we actually don't really need to worry about repairing those.
There is nothing for it now but to press on.
Oh, that's right, I gotta
Come
equip
what
this
may.
before we can, like, select.
Refracted, distorted. These glacial
Okay.
walls reflect the
There we
twisted
go.
heart of their maker.
But yeah, we really don't need to worry about repairing the wheels, because we don't get any use out of them anyway, so if there's anything else to spend baubles on, we we could go for it. Ooh, 10% crit. That might actually be worth some baubles. We'll have to see. Okay. Well, first of all, let me see. Fortunately, we did not get any more shimmering powders available. That really sucks. Okay. But yeah, let's figure out some other stuff here. Okay, so we have wax inoculants, so I guess we might as well just go ahead and use them all. We're not going to be getting any more diseases along the way. It's just not going to happen. Okay, and then get rid of some stress. Everyone can have some food.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Which, yeah, I guess we might as well just go for all the apples and cheese that we can. And probably mostly just want to buff up Boudica here, because she's going to be the one taking on the brunt of things. Oh, now unfortunately she just got squeamish, so now we can't use this on her, right? Or, no, she'll take that I guess, okay. And we'll hold off on the speed, because I'm not entirely sure which one I want to use that on just yet. Okay. What combat items do we want? Obviously, Shimmering Powder is a yes. Adrenaline Tonic is probably worth keeping on. Probably replace Anti-Venom with something else. Medicinal Herbs is also probably not the ideal. Don't know if he does a lot of horror and whatnot, but I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. I know he does copy positive tokens, so... Oh, you know, that is true. He does copy positive tokens. It's one of his moves, so we may not want to actually go for as much positive token generation. At least especially on Boudica, who's going to be like the main one he should be targeting in that regard, so... We might not actually want to use the Scalded Skull then here. That might actually be more of a hindrance than a help in this case, so we might want to like swap back to the Shambler's Eye, possibly. Or to something else. Maybe that 10% crit could be good for the Occultist, maybe, just straight up. But yeah, so... What would actually be helpful for us? Warhorn probably could be pretty helpful, and then... I think just, yeah, making sure our torch stays as high as possible so we get the best amount of healing. And we're not at all at risk of getting into any further negatives when we make our way there would be good, so... And then possibly Laudanum could be okay, especially because we can stack Laudanum a lot more now than we usually are able to, so that might not be a terrible idea. Though I think this is probably what we're gonna be looking at setup-wise. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay. So then let's figure out trinkets for everyone. I think I do want that crit trinket. I mean, I might as well. I'm not going to spend this on anything else. We may want... probably not, but... Let's see. Okay, so I think Boudica's probably just going to stick with this. This has just been working really well. That blight is just, like, massive for her. Question is which stain to pair. We can do either bleed, burn, resist. I guess for her we want to do the stress resist, I think, in this boss. I think that's going to be the idea. And then for you, the healing given is pretty good. We could go for Dark Impulse as well, just to further boost healing given. And it just would be less on himself, so it would just balance out to where... Yeah, basically just, so it would be a 40% extra healing for everyone else, and then his would just be the basic. I don't know if I really like that. I think I'd rather go for either Shambler's Eye or... Honestly, extra health on him might be good. Because he's been pretty squishy. Like, actually, especially since he drops his health with Chaotic Offering every fight, like, he has been kind of a little bit scary at times. So maybe just giving him some extra health to help him with that could be a good idea. And then, so the question is, can we get the Jester's speed up to where we can make good use still of this crit one, and theoretically... Well, yeah, the crit one, because I didn't grab the dodge one, so... That's kind of the question, right? We have this 3 speed. We do have Stimulating Poultice we could use. And he has the speed from the altar, so we could get him up to where he could still be getting that crit chance. We don't need the blight on you. I don't have any particularly great trinkets for the Vestal. I mean, extra crit on her isn't really gonna do a whole lot, I don't think. I mean... Yeah, it's not gonna do a lot for us, I don't think. And I do kind of like the extra health on him, like I said, because of the chaotic offering situation. But at the same time, extra crit on him would be very nice as well. I mean, we could go for the Snappy Swig on the Vessel, because I was, assuming we could get her speed up high enough is the only problem. But if we could get her speed up high enough, getting her the crit would be nice. Because we don't really have much else to go for her anyway, and we kind of wanted to boost her speed anyway, because, like I mentioned, if she can act early to get Consecration up, or her, like, heal over time up, like, as soon as possible, that's pretty nice. Or to strip, like, positive tokens off enemies and things like that, so... Yeah, the thing is, I just don't know that I can get her speed up to where it would need to be. Because she'd basically just have to swap out here. And then we can give her 4 more speed with the Poultice. So we'd have to find some other way to give her 1 more speed to make it work. Question is, do we have anything that affects speed in here? We do have another Stimulating Poultice, so we could make that work, I think. We do also have Songbook of Rousing Tunes. So yeah, we can make that work, okay. Okay. So that'll be her. She'll be the one set up with this, I'm thinking. In fact, if we use enough speed stuff, we may be able to avoid the wolf spot and put something else on her. Actually, hold on. Because if we get Songbook of Rousing Tunes... I mean, relationship-wise, I don't even know that anyone really needs much work. I guess just Hazard and Junia, maybe, namely. Is the only one that's kind of lower. But it's not that big a deal either, so... Yeah, but we could do this. Ooh. Ah, fortunately melophobic, that really sucks. And sprained ankle kind of sucks too. Not the end of the world, but it does suck. Okay, and then we can give you 4 speed with this. And then... if we give you the other Stimulating Poultice, we could get rid of the Wolf's Blood and actually put on something else in conjunction with it if we have anything worth doing. I mean, we could give her this. Get extra might when first in turn order, since she'll pretty much always be first in turn order for the most part. That could be good. I think I kind of like that idea. Okay, so go ahead and buy the Stimulating Poultice. And then we can replace this with this one. Sweet. And then for the Jester, okay, so for you, we're going with this setup, you go with this setup. So then the Jester can enjoy the 10% crit. And what else? Resists aren't really super appealing for this fight, so... we could give him a serrated item? Oh, we don't have the Fisherman's Net still, right? It's still not offered. No, we could get a serrated item, though. We'd have to give up another combat item, though, to make that work. Alternatively, we could give him extra healing received. Or we could swap him out. Give him the extra health, but I'd rather have it on the cultist, I think, so... could also give him extra speed. It's too bad we never got a Fisherman's Net, man. That would have been really nice, but... I mean, I could do a serrated item on him, I just have to... well, actually, you know, I could do a serrated item because we could blow through the torches in the initial battles and then have a serrated item equip afterward. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll go on this one. And then we'll go ahead and get ourselves a serrated item. Which I think is just that one. And then once we're through the... using the flames, we'll throw that on him and then he'll be able to at least deal out some bleeds. In addition to all the crit and everything, and that might be kind of nice. We'll see. Okay. In any case, then... so that's all the trinkets taken care of. Let's see, what else to buy? We fed everyone already, right? Yeah, we fed everyone, so that's good. Figured out our combat items. Relationships. You could try and get up the relationship between... yeah, because it's him and Junia, right, that need boost, yeah, so we could try and do that. With the whiskey bottle. Okay, nice. That's a big help. And then... anyone have enough stress? No stress we need to get off. I think we do have some healing we might want to do with the trinket. Fortunately, she is squeamish, so but we could do a cultist here and just get him up to full capacity to start. Could also try a whiskey flask. I don't know if it'll make a difference. Extra healing received could be nice. Yeah, any relationships that like 1 point would boost it into a new tier, I guess is kind of the question. I don't really think so. I think they're all... yeah, I don't think it would really make a difference, so I'd rather spend the money elsewhere, I think. I think we'll go for this.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
I mean, I guess unless... is there anyone who's like 18 or something where it would... if we got a crit that it might impact? Yeah, Sermenti and Boudica. So I guess if we have no other use for the money, we might as well do that. I don't really want to risk any negatives necessarily. I guess we could use the Blasphemous Idol. Yeah, why not? Nope, just 1 point, but that's fine. Which one did she get? extra speed. Looks like that's kind of nice, actually. And then we'll get extra healing received. That will be very useful for you. Yeah, okay. And then I guess we have the baubles. We might as well just do this so it'll stop
Repaired and refurbished.
being all annoying at us.
Ready for the leagues ahead.
And mastery point time. Okay, so we want to finally get Barbaric Kiop up, like I've been meaning to. Because that's part of the whole point of going against Obsession here with this group, is that we can maybe, like, get some double stun stuff going on. In conjunction with that, we do need to get up Faded Black so it can also combo, I think. Would also be nice to get up Razor's Wit so we get the dodge from it, but we'll have to see. What else? Illumination is not... I mean, it could be somewhat helpful here, but I'm not 100% on that. What about the Occultist? He's pretty well set up at this point. I mean, getting this up would be nice. Maybe getting that extra crit and damage. But I think what I only need... What does this do if I get it up? Oh, so target is size 2+, you get an additional. That actually is kind of nice. I think I might go for that. Okay, and then... And then I think I want to go for this. And then I think we'll go for Sacrificial Stab. Okay. So that's some good masteries for everyone. And then I think that's pretty much all that we can do preparation-wise. Wait, did anyone get any quirks? I don't know if I paid attention to that or not. Sanguine. Yeah, I actually don't think... I think I forgot to look at that. I was just so ready to take a second away. Let's see. Oh, actually, I guess, you know... Oh, yeah, we got Sanguine. Okay. I guess that was the only new one we got, though. Oh, we did get the mastery from the... we fight for our road battles? I didn't think we got enough road battles, but I guess maybe we did. Huh. But yeah, okay, so we got that, which is actually pretty good. So that's nice. Okay. Everything is in order then. I guess we're ready to go and see if we can beat Focus Fault with this group on the Hateful Pyre. Okay. And especially with the Hag's Cauldron as our inn, which is unlucky, but oh well. Alright. To the mountain. Okay. Respect once again.
A bond to be counted on.
Not the greatest rolls there, but it's alright. Alright, I'm gonna rest
While
again.
the heart still beats, desire will never die.
Yeah, not getting some of the greatest rolls in some of these, but still pretty good. Ooh, we got a full threesome going on here now. Let's do... Yep, it's a fully involved polyamorous group here. Cool. Unfortunately, finale is kind of an unfortunate one there. Yeah, not the greatest rolls some of those, but we did get 3 amorous relationships, which is not very often, and it's fun that they're all involved together. Poor old Hazard is just too vicious off sitting in the corner. No one wants to give him any love.
Temple of failure and
Poor guy. We will go to hopefully achieve victory with a combination of love and viciousness. Alright, anything to do? Yes. I don't really want to spend candles necessarily, though they're not really that valuable to me anymore, but still, I don't like to spend them needlessly. Because they are kind of nice for getting an extra boost going into a particularly difficult run. Alright, and we get ourselves a crit. Excellent. Right off the gate. I think the first thing to do here, though, is going to be to set up that consecration of light. Alrighty then. See, now if we do toe-to-toe, target size is 2+, we can actually get a lot more winded build-up from that, which is pretty nice. Will be very useful. Let's go ahead and start burning through these torches. And we got a crit all set up, which is pretty damn nice. Alright, then. It's not fully built up, but the crit does get me feeling like it might be worth doing something. Oh, unfortunately, because of the taunt, I can't get rid of the dodge back there like I would like to. So I guess I will just go ahead and smack you in the face. Yeah, the amount of dot that we're like just throwing out passively here is actually pretty damn awesome. See if we can add some more on top. Yes. Let's actually use our stun on the stun squad here, maybe. Okay, I'd like to take you out before you get the chance to get healed up a ton. But I don't know that I really... No, I can because the altar is stunned, right? So that should work out.
Weakens and wanes.
You're gonna get a worship from there, but then the altar is stunned, so it can't do its worship. Actually, I'm forced to do this. But at least it burns through the dodge. And we break you back down. And we take you out. Okay, now to kill the altar. Fortunately, the guy in the back is taunting, which kinda messes us a bit. Since I can't hit him anyway right now, I'm kind of okay. There we go, and now we can take out the little guy.
Mistimed.
Oh.
As directed.
Someone will be able to take him out. Nice dodge. Fortunately, I still cannot reach the bastard. Die! Okay, there we go.
Sweet reprieve. Until the next test is put before you.
Alright. Can you feel that our destiny draws nigh? Indeed it does. Tarantism. Tarantism moment. Alrighty, pop this last torch.
A brilliant conclusion.
Alright, then just throw up some heals for now, I suppose. Nice. Are you gonna not quite with that flesh weaving? Maybe let's try and make it
Bravo.
certain here. I think she's gonna die. So we can go this way, I think.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
There we go. Ooh, nice, we got the stun. Fortunately, we did get the worship there. Gotta get rid of that altar. Fortunately, he's got nasty little block. Get up here. Oh, we did get the stun though. It's pretty nice. Nice. So we'll just throw that out, because we can't get to the altar till we get that taunt off. Problem is, if I kill right now, I can't kill him right now because the altar will be able to explode, so... Oh, that's right, it was stunned, but it might still have exploded. I'm not entirely sure how that fully plays out, to be honest. Nice. Alrighty then. Not what she can do up here. Alright, cultist a little worse for wear there, but I think we'll be alright. By and large. Go ahead and throw on a serrated item. And let us roll.
The Nightmare Gate is revealed. Beyond, only infernal nihility and non-existence.
Time to fight obsession. Finally see how this stun squad squares up. Stun. Luckily, actually, you know, our high speed is actually going to be really nice in this fight as well, so that we can get these guys. I actually wasn't even thinking about that, but that's actually really important here, yeah, to have the high speed so we can tear them down before they can act and throw out all the seed tokens on us, which we obviously do not want. Okay, so we don't really have time here to go for... We kind of need to be just dealing all the damage we can. Yeah. Just pushing them down. Just to remove their turns as much as possible. Fortunately, we weren't able to set up any combos to do any stuns here. I do kind of want to, I want to build the taunts up on her though, so they all put all their tokens on her. That's very important for us right now. Ooh. Okay, now this. Go ahead and burn you down. Kinda do need to heal yourself, though. Oh shit, she doesn't have any taunts up, though. We do have combos up, we can try and stun this next round. We're gonna have some scene tokens going, though. It's really annoying.
Hold fast.
Oof.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
She was dazed. I really need her to stun them up there. I should have gone some of those things that would let me apply taunts out as well. That probably would have been pretty helpful. Unfortunately I can't barbaric you up either right now yet because it's on cooldown. I can toe-to-toe though. I really need to start getting these guys out of here as much as possible. Do need to heal. Yeah, I kind of fucked this up so far. I haven't really been focusing enough on like one I'm kind of a shitty job at that to some extent. Let me go ahead and give you some health here. Oh shit, we're weakened now, which really sucks. I'm gonna really hope for a 4 roll on here. Nice. Shit, not the roll I needed. I could barbaric you up to try and stun both. Is that the move here, or do I try and kill? I think that's the move here. There we go. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Go ahead and get rid of this one, I think. Or, you don't bring this one down. I'm gonna try to get rid of the front two this next turn. Fortunately, that one went before I could, so that sucks. Yeah, this is not going quite like I would like. Ugh, okay. Of course you would be going next. Need to get the hell out of here. Toe to toe, please. I need you to finish this off. Okay, the stuns haven't really been playing out like I would like. We just don't really have the time to really set up the stuns in this fight like for it to really be super useful. I mean, that one time it was kind of useful. I mean, yeah. I just haven't played this super well, to be honest. Just didn't really strategize super well on focusing him down at the beginning there, but oh well. I'm gonna go ahead and give you some healing so we don't have to waste any time healing. You are almost dead, jeez. And you are actually getting there too. I need to knock you down a peg. Oh, and she gets an extra turn from that. That's kind of nice, actually. We could go... We do kind of need to take care of some of the stress. We also need to do that, but I can't do a whole lot of them there, so... Unfortunately, getting my Vestal again. But we do have the Shimmering Powders we can end up using on her at some point here, maybe. Fortunately, it doesn't apply a stun, I guess, because it's kind of technically considered a killing blow, so that's kind of annoying.
An interminable conflict.
Yeah, hush game. Hush with the criticism. I'm trying, okay? I'm doing my best. Let's see who's going up first. You. Take you down. These crits are definitely really, really helping right now. Oh, and that extra turn on killing blow is kind of huge in this fight. I wasn't even really expecting that necessarily. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this, and then we'll use the Shimmering Powder to free my Vestal here, probably. Oh, he completed his hero goal, apparently. Belatedly. Interesting. Interesting. Not that it does a whole lot of good for us right now, but you go ahead and go into stealth. And that still counts, right? So I don't need to set that back up, so I can go ahead and nuke your ass. Okay. And then what should I set up? I think we'll do this. Honestly, the defense consecration might have been good here. The consecration of fortitude, yeah, that actually might have been worth grabbing on her just for this fight, maybe, just to throw on her Hellion, maybe to give her some help, but oh well. We are where we are. We'll have to deal with it. Let's see. Yeah, I do need to make sure I'm taunting that up. Nice. Blind coming in huge. And to get some unpowers up. Actually, we can go for a nice judgment here, so I think that's what we would do. Didn't get the stun, of course, because he got like 100% resist or whatever, but still pretty nice. And we're building up some burn on him, so that's also nice. Fortunately, he's not taking any of the blights so far. Yeah, I guess he does have 40% blight resist. So that kind of makes some sense, maybe.
Malaise.
Oh, whoops, our cultist has a scene token now. I think we're gonna go ahead and give us all might. I think it's that time. Oh, unfortunately, it doesn't do a whole lot for her right now, but I probably should have waited till I could Howling in, but oh well. Yeah, maybe it might be a good time to do this real quick. Okay, and then what to do? We'll go for a Divine Comfort. And then a nice 53 damage Burning Stars, baby! Yes. Awesome. You know, it's funny, this it's the stun squad, but they're not really winning through stuns, they're just winning through other stuff that happens to work out with this comp, but oh well. Oh well. Do I stress heal or do I go for a Fade to Black? I think maybe I should stress heal while I have a chance.
The pulse slows. Sanity returns.
Now we can Howling in. Sweet. Ooh, that one hurt. That one hurt a lot. Ooh. And that hurts too, but you know what? He's already pretty much dead to the dots that have built up on him.
Exhaustion takes hold.
Yep, look, he's already pretty much scheduled to die. And our Vestal gets the killing blow. That was pretty. That's pretty clean. Didn't have any close calls, no death's door. That was pretty nice and clean.
The veil begins to lift.
Stunning didn't do anything for us, really, but yeah. Well, the end part was clean. The first part with the ice because that could have been a lot better. Yeah, I kind of split my focus too much there in the beginning. I should have focused down on the front probably to start more so, just so everyone could pile on easier. I kind of forgot that they, for some reason I was thinking that they lose their turn after you like as long as you hit them and bring them down, but no, they still get their turn, so it doesn't actually quite work how I was thinking it did. But now we know. Maybe it worked somewhat like that in the older version, I can't remember. I think I like fought Obsession once before they like made some major changes to it, but I don't fully remember what all that was like compared to now.
An ocean of
Alright, we did it!
slowly
Love and viciousness. United together to save the world. And we can equip some memories. Cool. Oop. And we get our another little point on our vitrine here. Hateful Pyre obsession. My first Hateful Pyre successful run. Actually wasn't too bad. And especially wouldn't be nearly as bad even if I had a team that could handle knockback. Like, especially if I had like a team that was like a dancing team already that didn't really care about knockback. Like, it would be pretty good. And really just having the picking places. I mean, I did get kind of lucky with getting a lot of medical gear to start, and that helped us out a lot. But I think that was part of why I decided to throw that torch on, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so basically if you get lucky, you know, you can get some early starting medical gear and a team that isn't completely, you know, hurt by knockbacks and has a decent bit of baseline. Like, I really think the Vestal's heal over time was, like, huge, I think, with that flame. Because just being able to apply that, like, kind of casually, like, most fights just really helped with a lot of, like, cleaning up healing and everything, too. So, yeah. Wasn't as bad as I might have thought, though. But okay, we've got some memories to apply.
is the hearth that warms the mind.
Yeah, I think my Hellion's already basically just completely over. I can re-roll it if I want. I think I can replace one if I want, but yeah, otherwise she's pretty much set. But Alhazred, yeah, Alhazred you're already set for obsession, I guess. Sarmenti though, we can give you one if we want. Extra speed for you might be kind of nice. Extra mass health would be really good too. And then Junia. Honestly, I think I want the extra speed for Junia, because like that's what I just keep finding myself wanting for the Vestal, is just that extra speed. Like her low speed is just like one of her biggest disadvantages to really running her very well, I feel like, in a lot of cases, so that would be useful.
When all is lost.
And then extra health for the Jester would just be really nice as well. Alright. That seems like a pretty good idea. And, yeah, I don't know if it's gonna save the memory application though if I don't immediately embark on another one, but if so, whatever, we'll just do it again next time, because I don't really want to embark again yet, because I don't know if I want to maybe roll for some more stuff or not. But for right now, I am going to, be stepping away and probably not coming back to Darkest Dungeon 2 again for a little while. Like I said, I just kind of got back into it just to test things out with this new PC, and then it ended up taking way too long to get back to this, longer than I expected, but there's lots of other games I'm kind of wanting to get into and stuff, but, yeah, so for now, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.